Hey guys, Sauceman here. Okay. So this is a follow-up to my review. This one is about the ending, more specifically the nuclear ending, so obviously spoilers ahead. Click off if you've not played the game yet, please, because it is a good game and you should definitely play through it. In my last video, I talked about how I found the endings lame, and while this is still true for the bad ending, uh, the nuclear ending has actually kind of grown on me. Basically, in the nuclear ending, Joseph Seed turns out to be right, and an Armageddon is caused by nukes. Now, initially, I didn't really know what to make of this, but now that I have about 35 hours in the game, I've come to a solid conclusion on this ending. The nukes were not set off by Joseph. This was something I read on Polygon or PC Gamer or any of those stupid pages you get in the Steam library. But there's little to support the assertion that Joseph sets the nukes off, because it would go against his whole character. He's a religious psychopath with a lot of insight into the world. He preaches about the vision he had of Whitehorse being followed by destruction, and he tries to prepare for this. It would have worked out and been an effective countermeasure if his plan succeeded. So if all of this is true, why the hell would he set the nukes off? Devaluing his whole agenda and making his whole plan useless, pretty much. Making it all fruitless if he was just gonna set it off anyway. Instead, I believe it was due to international warfare. Now, this might be random, but there's evidence in the game that has led me to believe this. While I stupidly restarted my game so I can't record footage of this happening, but it does happen a lot, so it's not like I'm pulling something out of my butt here. You can find it yourself. It's everywhere. But when you unlock the other radio station instead of the cult radio station, you can hear a new broadcast that speaks about a failed peace meeting and being on the brink with some countries. Now, this is curious because Ubisoft intentionally went out of their way to get a voice actor to record this and to program it to be in the game for people to hear, which leads me to believe that they were trying to make the statement that these nukes in the bad ending are from other countries. It's World War III or whatever it is. It's a nuclear war, not Joseph setting them off. Also, the abundance of bunkers and doomsday prep stuff is curious as well. Perhaps the characters in the game world were hearing the same broadcast and started to prepare. Anyway, what does this mean for Joseph? Well, it means we were wrong the whole game, and Joseph had the answer the whole time. Perhaps we should have given him some credit because he was one of the few to see this coming, but at the same time, he started a cult and just started murdering people, so I don't think it was the best way to go about it. And while I don't think Ubi was trying to imply that his religious views guided him here, uh, instead I think it was because Joseph is an intelligent character and he was able to put two and two together and predict that this would happen. Building a prophecy around it maybe wasn't the best idea, but I mean, credit where credit is due, he saw it coming. So, there. One of the endings to this game is pretty well done if you do some digging. I wish they could have made it a little bit more obvious or perhaps a little bit less awkwardly put into the game because it is kind of really sudden. The world just starts blowing the fuck up and then the game's over. But, I mean, whatever. But on that note, I enjoyed putting this ending together in my head, even though it wasn't that hard. It was fun. So, I don't know, maybe they don't have to make it more clear. Maybe they can just keep it how it is. I don't even know. This was just a little video, just giving my thoughts on that ending and what I think it means. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. This is Sauceman out.
Hey, Lance. I'm not sure what to advise. The Seeds don't have any claim to the property. The station is building
Same as before. Maybe it's not the